everyone, Maggie here. I just wanted to show you, I'm kind of like doing an unboxing of this Brother cover stitch machine that I acquired. I wanted to teach myself cover stitch, and so I just took it out of the box and I'm starting to put the thread in here. It does come with it is threaded. You have to like attach your thread to it, so it comes threaded. Just reading the instructions. It is the 3-thread. It's a 3-threaded. It's threaded with 3 threads at the moment. I don't know if I'm going to use 3 threads or 2 threads. And this is the front cover here. You can open it like this. It probably looks a lot like the Brother Serger. I thought I would try this because if I do get another Serger, I might get the Brother one. So yeah, this is what it looks like. I'm going to see if I can get it threaded and then we'll try it out. I just want to add what I figured out with this is that you have, like, in comparing it to a serger, you have one looper thread, which is this one, the blue one on the far right, and then you have the 3 needle threads. So maybe it'll even be less complicated than a serger to thread. I don't think I'm going to try taping it. I'm going to do it and then we'll do some testing on some fabric. I do have to say that sewing is a messy hobby. So I'm using this Maxi Lock thread. I'm going to keep the thread consistent for all 4. I think I'll start with doing the 3 needles, and I might eventually go to the 2, just have 2 needles in 1 looper. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the square knot trick. So this thread goes through this hole here, and then it's threaded through this little gadget here. And then I am just, since it comes threaded, luckily, I'm just going to be tying each thread one by one, doing a square knot, and trying that first. If I lose any threads, then I'll be threading it manually. So I'm just doing the looper thread right now. Try to get it nice and tight. Do a square knot. And you have to trim it pretty close to the knot if you want it to go through everything. So we'll do that. Just, it's a little less labor intensive. Otherwise I'd be feeding it through here and this little thing here, and then through this dial. You have to push this button back and feed it through the dial. So, alright, so I got 1 threaded. Now let's do the next one. Now, so this is the looper, and these are 3 needles. So let me get my thread first. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna have to trim that. Okay. So it goes through here. Re-thread it. Okay. Re-thread it through the needle. Okay, that one looks good. Okay. Let's do this one. Where's the thread? This is my first experience with cover stitch, so should be interesting. Okay, this is the sample that's in the machine. I have got all of my threads tied off, and we're going to see if we can get all the threads to go all the way through without having to re-thread it. We're going to try that. Big. That's gonna looks too big. All right. My looper knot is all the way down there, so I'm watching for that. Now this is different. It's a different type of fabric. It's a knit. And the sample they had in there. But it does look pretty good so far. So on my first try, it did okay until I actually lost all 3 needles. So I'm going to have to thread them manually. But this is the sample that I got for the first try. And once the needles, so I'll be doing that manually one at a time. But it looks like the looper thread went through okay. So I have this one here at this point, and we're going to be starting from scratch with this needle here, I believe, because I don't see the thread here anywhere. Okay, here it is. You have to push this little knob there and come down through here. Let me just see if I get all my threads first. Let's get this one. The knots did not stay. That method did not work. Okay, so I have all of my needle threads here, and they're all going to go around here. There we go. One at a time. I'm doing the yellow one right now. Okay, it says the yellow one goes on this side. Hopefully it's not too tight. Sometimes if you don't have the right thread, it doesn't work well. So we're going to be threading each one. Okay. I'm not sure what side of this doohickey. Oh, the yellow one goes on. It has little drawings here to show you how to do the thread. There's that one. Feels pretty tight to me, but anyway. Okay, and just trim this. Oh, it did. It broke off right at where I tied it. Okay. Here is the pink one, which goes like this, and it goes here. The pink one also goes to the left side of there, and it goes to the right of that little screw there. Okay. Feels like that's in there good. Okay. Okay. Now let's get this thread, the green one. And this one goes around, and it goes to the right of this little thing. Goes to the right of that screw. Get it threaded just right. Okay. This goes behind here. Okay. So this has like a little spring on it so you can move your thread around. Because you got to get the thread behind there. Okay, that's good. Okay. Two of the needle threads done. Okay. Alright, this one goes behind here. Alright, now I'm going to cut this to make sure I have like a good end. Alright. I think I might use a different sample fabric. The one I was using to start with might not be the best. Okay, so, and it looks like the looper is all set to me. Let me just look and see. Looks like it is all set. Okay. Oops. Alright. Get these threads underneath. Okay, I'm trying a different scrap now. This is my very first try with this, so might fail. We'll see. I got all the needles threaded, I think. Huh. Oh, I think that might... Oh my gosh, I think that might be working. Hey. Look at it. Wow. I think the tension is set for this type of fabric. Okay. I don't know if you can stitch ahead with it without getting it tangled up. I guess you can. Okay. Alright. I know, I remember you have to be careful. Oh! When you cut the threads on this. There's a trick to it, but that's how it looks underneath, which is, that's decorative. Not bad. Not bad at all. Here's a close-up of the stitching. This is the underside, the looper side, and then this is the needle side, which that would make a nice finish on pants or something like that. I actually like that. Pretty neat. I just read the instructions on how to remove your project, so you actually move using the dowel, you move the needles to the highest position. And then for the thread stitches, you have to release these press on each one of these and pull. See if I can pull before I cut them. Woo! Pull back. Okay, it's coming. Okay, there we go. And I gotta cut those 3 thread stitches, and then I can cut the looper stitch. So cut the 3 threads first, needle threads. Gotta make sure I have the needle threads here. Okay, looks like I got all 4 threads there. And it says you can cut then you can cut the looper thread after that. But I have that pulled, I think, so there. Alright, I think we're alright now. I'm going to practice on this piece of fabric. I don't know if the tension is set right for this piece of fabric here. But we'll try, because I actually have a shirt that I want to do cover stitch on. Oh, okay. It's kind of pulling up a little bit in the back. Alright, now I'll put the needle in the highest position. Have to practice with this. And then I have to release. This is quite a interesting feat. I lift that up and then release those needle threads and pull. Alright, so I have my, what's it say? While firmly taking the fabric with your hand, push the thread reverse button to the right or the needle thread currently being used to open the thread tension disc. Okay. Alright, I did that. Go back from the beginning. Okay. I've got to get my needle at the highest position. Okay, I think that's the highest position. Okay, then I move this up. Okay. Alright. Then I have to do these 3 buttons at the same time and try to pull those needle threads, which this fabric does not come out of the machine very easily. I think I found the trick to this. You actually have to release all the threads. So I had to push each one of these thread releases, all 4 of them, to be able to pull the material out and get it to cut the 3 top threads first, which I'm going to do, and then the bottom threads. So there. Whoa. I made a mess of it, but anyway, there we go. Alright, so where's my sample piece? Okay, so here it is. It's not bad. This is my sample. Okay, so this is what the right side will look like, and this is the wrong side. And then I can actually trim it right up to that seam there. So, yeah. So I trimmed it on this side, and it's still nice and stretchy, which is good. So just wanted to get an idea of how it's going to work, because I'm going to use it to hem a t-shirt and hem the sleeves on the t-shirt. So that's the way it looks. That's the way it looks trimmed. You can see it. And then for this piece, I'm loving how this looks. Could do that on some pants, on the bottom of some pants. Yeah, so on this piece, I'm loving how this looks. This would be the right side, and then this is the wrong side. Or you could do it either way.